Hey everyone, this is Emmanuel here, your certified body code practitioner, certified group energy facilitator. And JR told me to come on here and to kind of just share some value with you guys. I've been doing energy work now for about 9 years now. My wife and I, we own a wellness practice here in St. George with our 4 beautiful children. And just really grateful to see if I can add something to you guys today. So there's 2 things that came to me this morning. I was kind of just praying about it, just thinking about it. And then a third video I'll post below that will kind of do one of these. So the first thing is this, is that if you've noticed, if you're obviously you're an entrepreneur, so you're here. I wish I would have had this tool a long time ago when I started entrepreneurship back in my 20s. But basically, you probably have heard of that word empath, people who can feel people's energies, or perhaps you've heard people say that you're the sum total of the 4 people you hang out with, you're probably the 5th. And people don't know how energetically that's true, like on a quantum physics level, how we absorb emotions from people. And everyone right now, just picture this, whenever you're walking around people, they're producing these emotional energies the size of a tennis ball to like a cantaloupe, and it processes through their skin, and when it leaves their body, this energetic sphere, it may go into your body, and you're just hanging out with them. You're almost guilty by association, and it can drag us down. It can make us feel heavy. I don't know if anyone's ever been negative around you. Sometimes in your business, there's like a negative client, and then the whole day you get bogged, and you don't know why. It's because you technically absorbed their emotion, and there's a way to kind of block that. There's a way to kind of like put a shield around you. And very simply, there's this thing called the governing meridian. The governing meridian is like, Chinese acupuncturists are really big on this. But what it is there's a picture like a line that goes from the top of your lip all the way to the back of your spine. And so it goes all the way back there. Now, if I were meeting with a client, I'd be using a magnet to release these emotions, and I'd be kind of rubbing their back. But I don't really meet with people in person. I do everything long distance, and that's a whole nother story there. But basically what you do is also on your left hand or your right hand, in Korean acupuncture, the top of your nail, all the way down your middle finger, is kind of like your head and the back of your spine. So you can make it very simple and just do this. So if you want, right now, I'm going to give you a tool. You can do this right now by yourself without me there. So there's a thing you could do, is adding a shield to your body. Okay, it's very, very simple. All you say is, I am now placing a shield, and I'll put the comments below of like the exact wording of it. So you might say, well, you're going too fast. Very simply, it's just saying, I'm now placing a shield around me, which will block all negative energies. It will only allow love and positive energies in. It's permanent, and it covers my whole entire body. So again, I'll put it in the comment section, don't fret. But I want you to do that to yourself today. Just use that middle finger, or if you want to like be old school and do this, that also works as well. Also your ear, technically in the structure of energy medicine, you have a fetus in your ear, which is a representation of you. You can just kind of do it over your ear like this, whichever way you want to do it. But again, this is a way you can put a shield, and all you have to say in the morning time is say shields up. I'm telling you how powerful this is. I have a client who had a Thanksgiving, and she says, wow, my in-laws were totally different, in Thanksgiving. And I go, wow, that's crazy. I didn't know our work did that. And they're like, well, no, they were the same. I just had my shield on, and I didn't feel them as much. So I actually had a very good Thanksgiving for a very long time that I haven't had that, right? So that's one thing, is just to kind of shield yourself everywhere you go. Is just in the morning time, say the word shields up. Once you place this on you, just say shields up. Second tip I want to give you, for those of you who are going to the BLN network, there's a way to change your time zone. There's a part of our body that's called a diurnal cycle, and it means that different parts of your organs and glands are like resetting throughout the night. So it can kind of put you a little bit off on when your body or your organs and glands are resetting. So because of the time change, okay? So all it is very simple. With the use of your middle finger as well, you can do that as well. You can say, it is now 4 p.m. It is now 4 o'clock p.m. Or it is now 4:30 p.m. And what you're telling your body is like reprogram yourself so that your cycles are shifted to the time zone you're at. For those of you who deal with jet lag and you travel a lot, and you're like, oh man, I wish I could just kind of acclimate myself. Well, if it's because your body's off its cycle. So just whenever you land in a new airport, find the time. Let's say it's 4:32, just say, okay, it is now 4:32 p.m. And just say that real quick while rubbing your middle finger, swiping your head, like you're combing your hair back. It looks silly, but honestly, you'll notice the difference. No jet lag. And this is the second power tip I just gave you. And the last thing is, I don't want to spoil it for you, but down below in the comments section, I didn't know how popular this video would get on YouTube. Has I think around 65,000 views on it, but it's called the heart wall. If you've ever felt heavy in your heart feels heavy, feels like it's gonna break. It's actually, you're very close to this thing called broken heart syndrome, BHS, where the tissues of the heart are about to collapse, and then the heart actually, you actually can die from that. That would be the symptom that you died of when you're broken heart syndrome, usually due to stress, divorce, very tough times, work stress, different things like that. But our body has a defense mechanism, so that's the good news, that defends your own body from breaking your heart. And the problem is you're creating this thing called the heart wall. Again, I don't want to go too into it. There's a video below that can kind of inform you of something that was very game-changing. It's actually considered the greatest discovery in energy medicine history. So it's not a small deal. I used to use this on PTSD veterans, and their whole life would change, everything. And anyway, the video is below. Hopefully I added some value to you guys, and appreciate this. And again, I will comment below how to put that shield on you, and you'll notice the difference just every morning when you wake up, shield's up. And hope you guys gain value from this. And if there's anything I can do to help you, to serve you, we're here in St. George. But even if you're out of the country, I do my sessions over the phone, and they're just as if you meet with me in person. So everyone had an amazing day, crush it, and we'll talk soon. Take care.